We've been married for 53 years and we met on the dance floor at the Ritz Ballroom in Manchester. I was 19 and you were 24.
Lonely, and I needed a girlfriend, and I was also fed up with being on my own. So I went looking around Manchester for where I could find the right kind of girl. So I went to the Ritz Ballroom. And the first time I went there, who did I see on the dance floor? She was with 3 or 4 friends, I think. But anyway, I still asked her for a dance and she said yes. And my heart absolutely leapt right up to the sky. So she said yes. So we got on the floor and we did about 3 steps and the music stopped. And I thought, oh, what am I going to do now? What if she says no if I say, will you give me another one? And I said, will you give me another dance? And she said yes.
Date, you took me to Southport in the minivan and in the sandhills, in between kissing non-stop, you said, would you like to marry me? And I just laughed. I thought, that's a joke. Anyway, on the 3rd date, you came again and you said to me, have you thought it through? I said, what? I didn't even know your surname. And you said, getting married. I said, well, what do you mean? What were you thinking about? And you said, well, I thought we'd have a couple of weeks to get to know each other and a couple of weeks to make the arrangement, then we could get married in about 4 weeks. I don't think my parents will be too keen, but you said, well, I know what I want, and that was it. And then after that, we got engaged, didn't we?
Trust, I guess.
Do you trust me?
No. No, yeah, I do. Nah. I think not being too serious about everything and just like...
We joke around a lot.
Yeah. Text a lot, see each other a lot.
Yeah. It's a balance.
Yeah, balance of both. Calling. So yeah.
You know, you got to understand each other, the same interests, hobbies. Can't sacrifice each other's feelings for your own. Dating these days, more to do with phone apps, more to do online things compared to like old days.
In the past, you used to only date people that you knew personally, but now because of social media, you can like meet strangers, people you never met before. But also like social media creates like the idea of like a perfect relationship, and then if your relationship doesn't live up to that standard, then it's considered like not good enough. I think definitely trust and communication, loyalty, and like seeing a lot of each other and then making you feel safe.
Well, I think more people are not being worthy of one another. More people are, you know, going on each other's backs, being snakes, turning around on each other.
People were just like, oh yeah, let's have kids at 16 because that seems right, but you know. And now people are all like, oh, let's go to university and then have kids. So I don't know, there's a difference there, I don't know.
You gotta trust each other, you gotta have patience with one another, and you gotta be caring, yeah, and understanding.
A lot more technology, so people meeting people from other places and more communication, I think.
Bedrock of attraction and trust is the key, and the ability to communicate well and have conflict, but keep each other okay and respected. Things like Tinder have given people choice in terms of what of the people that they can find in their local area, for example. I think technology has been both positive and negative. One of the positive things is that meeting people is easier than it used to be. You can get to know people through things like social media before you meet them. The negative side of technology, particularly social media, is this issue of people wanting perfection. So if you see on Instagram or on Facebook, you see these perfect relationships, but also people making themselves look perfect as well. That's your expectation. So expectations of relationships have gone up. It can lead to more obsession. So people stalking people who they like or who they used to go out with. That can have a big impact on relationships. Also, monitoring what your partner's doing can lead to controlling relationships and obsessive behaviour. I guess it's a lot easier to break up with people as well.